Hey, look what I've got. I've already washed them good. Aren't they pretty? Summer squash. And remember, when you're buying squash, buy the little ones and the ones that are light yellow. Don't buy the ones that are dark yellow because they're too hard, okay? We're going to saute these today with our onions. I call them stew squash. Y'all saw, I'm going to put these in the bacon, and I'll show you how to do that bacon in a minute. That's bacon grease, but it's not that much of it. Some of that's water, because to clean out my pan that I cooked my bacon in, while it was still hot, I put about a half a cup of water, or a third of a cup, it wasn't much, in it, and it went shh, to get all that goodie off the bottom. Oh, goodness. You don't have to cut these little because they're going to cook up. But just slice them up like this in your pan. Now, children are going to love these, y'all. You don't have to make a big deal. I think sometimes the word squash turns them off to start with. But if you haven't eaten squash the right way, you may not like it either. But this way, with that good bacon grease in the bottom of it, that onion going to be on top, and I'm going to put a top on it, and we're going to stew this down, and I'm telling you, it'll be really good. Don't put any water in it unless it is just like not even a fourth of a cup, because squash are so watery, and this onion that I'm going to put on it is so watery that it'll be too watery. I'm going to cook it with the top on it for just a little bit, and then I'm going to take the top off because they'll be tender, and I'm going to let them stew down, okay? Okay. But I went to the market yesterday and got these. They looked real pretty. But just remember, don't buy that dark yellow one. These little summer squash like that. Some of these are called straight neck, and some of them are called gooseneck, because they look like a goose. See that? And I'm telling you, if you've never grown squash in your pots at home or grown squash in your yard, they're pretty plants. They've got big, beautiful leaves on them, and their flower is yellow. And if you plant, I'd say 3 or 4 hills in your yard. That's all you need, because you have to pick them every 2 days, and you'll have squash the whole season. Mother used to make a pickle out of squash. She put onions in it and peppers. It was called squash pickles. And I've got some in the refrigerator. I may get them out and eat them today with our ham, because I love them with ham. That's another thing I'm cooking. What I've done, I'm cooking Sunday dinner. And that's why I got on the same outfit in a lot of these videos, because I can't show you how to cook the whole meal in 20 minutes. So what I do is I just change my apron so I know what goes with what. This is a reverse side of the one I did the ham in. And then I can show y'all how to do everything and show it on different days, because I can't show you on one day. All right, so here we're just about through. I'm sure that a lot of y'all will grow squash because it's such an easy vegetable to grow. And you know, you can cut this in cubes now and fry it like okra. I've shown you how to do that, and you can't beat that. I mean, it is really good. All right, we got one more. We're going to fix to put our onions on top. We're going to put a little salt and a little pepper. That's the only seasoning that you want on it. Don't be putting a bunch of other stuff on it, because you want to taste these good squash, and they're so mellow that you don't want to overpower them with some kind of herbs and stuff. All right, there's that. Now I've got them in a little stainless steel pot thing right here. And then I cut up 1 onion. This was kind of large. And you want the whole thing. And put it on the top like this. And you know, onion has a lot of juice in it. And we got that bacon grease on the top. I mean, on the bottom of this where I fried the bacon. I'm going to show you in a minute how I fried the bacon. Okay. Now we're going to put this on, and I'm going to put a top on it for a few minutes, and I'm going to turn it on high. And when I hear it start to sizzle in there and my pot's got hot, I'm going to turn it down to medium low, or medium, just to medium. And then we'll cook it a while. I'm fixed to put salt and pepper on it and put it on the stove right now. We'll come back with it and stir it in a little bit, okay? Okay, y'all, our squash are beginning to sizzle. Get the top of it where you can see. And they're getting tender already. So I'm going to try to flip them just a little bit and just a little bit more with the top on it. And then I'm going to take this top off and sure enough get them going here. But that salt that I put on it, I've already salted it and peppered it, pulls out the water that's in there. See how good they're looking? All right.